Hello everyone, welcome to our story time. This is Meville the monkey, and it was your idea to have a story time, wasn't it, Meville? Yes, and what story do you want to have today? Sleeping Beauty. Oh, I like that one. And we've got some of your friends coming along today to help you act them out, haven't you? Good. Have you got the book? Let's have a look. Thank you very much. Here we are. Right. Are you sitting comfortably? Yep. And then we'll begin. Once upon a time there lived a king and a queen, and they lived in a big castle with lots of servants, and they were all very happy. Then one day came the news that the queen was going to have, no, not a banana, wasn't going to have a banana, she was going to have a baby. A prince? No, she was going to have a beautiful baby girl. You want to be a prince? Well, I'm sure you'd make a very good prince, wouldn't you? Very smart, very noble. Yes, very noble indeed. But the prince comes later in the story, doesn't he? And your friend Rodri's playing the part of the prince, isn't he? So we'll see him later, won't we? Anyway, they decided to name the baby Beauty, and there was great joy in the kingdom over the birth of the new princess. To celebrate, they decided to throw a big party. Well, who should they invite? They invited all the lords and ladies, and the kings and the queens from the surrounding kingdoms, and the fairy kings and the queens, and all the important people for miles around. And then they came to one, Evil Eric, the Emperor of the Elves. "Oh," said the Queen, "must we invite him?" Well, that's the only Queen's voice I can do, isn't it? "Oh," said the Queen, "must we invite him? He always spoils the party. Last time, he popped all the balloons. He ran off with the presents. And he turned the guest of honour into a toad. Oh, no, that will never do." The king said, "But if we don't invite him, he'll be very cross, and it might make him worse." But in the end, he reluctantly agreed that Evil Eric should be left off the list. Well, the day of the party came, and everyone was having a wonderful time and given all their loveliest presents to the princess. No, I'm sure there were bananas as well, but they were lovely presents. Suddenly there was a knock at the door, and who do you think it was? It was Evil Eric, and he was very, very angry. "So," roared Evil Eric, "you decided to have a party without me, did you? Thought I wouldn't find out? Well, let me tell you, I also have a gift for the princess. When she reaches the age of 16, she will prick her finger on a spindle, and no matter what you try to do to save her, she will die. Mwahahahaha! 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 And then he left. Yes, he was scary, wasn't he? Well, the king and queen were very upset, until one of the fairy princesses stepped forwards. She hadn't given her present yet, so she said, "Don't worry, I cannot undo Evil Eric's spell, but I can change it. If she pricks her finger, she will not die as Evil Eric says, but she and all the castle will fall asleep for 100 years. And she waved her wand. Well, after the party, the king and queen ordered that all the spinning wheels and anything sharp should be removed, and they were all gathered away and locked up so they'd never be found. Yeah, put them away. The years passed, and Princess Beauty grew to live up to her name. Then came the day of her 16th birthday, and that evening there was to be a grand celebration. Princess Beauty was walking through the palace when she noticed a door she hadn't seen before. She peeked through the door, and there in the middle of the room sat a spinning wheel. The princess had never seen one before, so she went in, and as she reached to touch it, she caught her finger on the spindle and fell into a deep sleep. eventually. Right, are you asleep now? Can we get on with the story now? Right, 100 years passed and the palace lay almost forgotten. Wild thorn bushes had grown around so tall that the castle was hidden from sight. Oh, hello, Darwin. What's happened to Meville? A note. Hold on a second. I've gone to the toilet. Carry on with the story. Back soon-ish. Meville. That sounds a bit suspicious to me. I wonder what he's up to. All right, we'll carry on with the story. One day a prince came riding on his horse. He had heard of the legend of a sleeping princess and was determined to find her, as he had been told that she could only be woken with a prince's kiss. He came to the castle and drew his sword, cutting and hacking at the thorns so he could make his way through. He came to Sleeping Beauty's room and... Meville, what are you doing there? I thought Roderick was playing the prince. What have you done with him? You've locked him in the cupboard. You didn't do a very good job, did you? Because here he comes. Roderick, come back. Stop. Stop. You've got to kiss the princess. Are you going to kiss the princess, are you? Right. Put your crown. Right, I'll go back to my place and then we can carry on with the story, okay? The prince came into Sleeping Beauty's room where he saw her lying on the bed. He went across to her and kissed her. The magic spell worked and Beauty awoke, along with everyone else in the castle, and there was great rejoicing throughout the land. Beauty and the prince were married, and they all lived happily ever after. It's all right, Meville, you can come out now. The story's over, they've gone on their honeymoon, and you can come out. You're not in any danger anymore. But you won't play a prince again, will you? You will, next time. All right. Well, shall we say goodbye to everybody now the story's over, and we'll go and get a milkshake. What do you fancy? What flavour? Banana? Like I should have asked. Say goodbye to everybody. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye.